You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
And y'all know I love this woman.
Miss Tiffany Haddish.
Good morning.
Queen Haddish, what's happening?
What's happening?
So much has happened since the first time you were up here.
I know.
I feel like telling you congratulations is an understatement.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That is nice. I really do. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you too. And I'm proud of you. Y'all still got jobs and stuff. I'm even proud of you, sleepy man in the corner. I'll be seeing you sleep.
That nigga always sleep, ain't he? How has your life changed this year?
Man, my life has changed drastically. I'm definitely working every single day, which I'm super grateful for. My body's like, go to sleep. But my mind is like, no, we got to get this money. And I'm able to make my mortgage payments on time, so I'm happy about that. Mm-hmm. I'm able to provide for my grandma and help out my family in any way, at least financially, not all the time, but you know. And it's just been amazing. I go to the store and people know who I am. Even white people know me now.
Even white people.
You on all the white shows.
Saturday Night Live.
Ellen. You hosted SNL. You don't get no whiter than that.
What was the most surprising thing that happened?
The most surprising thing that happened? I mean, none of it's a surprise to me. I like thought of all this stuff and it's all happening. So it's not a surprise. I'm just grateful.
That's the thing I love about you the most is that you are an example of the power of positive thinking. Like you always speaking success. Like how have you been able to maintain that attitude based off everything you went through? And if you don't know what you went through, you can pick up her book, The Last Black Unicorn.
Yes, pick up the book. Pick up the book. I guess the way that I'm able to maintain that is it's all about how you think, you know. It's all about your thoughts, and that's the power. And sometimes I do be feeling like, oh man, I don't think this is gonna happen, or I'm about to fail. And then I'll be like, you're not allowed to think like that. Take that out your mind right now. You winning, you successful, you this. And whenever I take pictures, I always say success. And when I drink my coffee, I say it's success coffee. I eat my oatmeal, it's success oatmeal. Like that's how I think. Like everything around me, everything I put inside of me is success. And that's why I ain't had no dick in a while. Cause
why you don't bless the dick the same way you bless everything else?
Well, I tried, but they failures.
But when's the last time you had some penis then?
She said
in a while.
Yeah, but that's too specific in this time right now. Come on, you can't.
I'm sorry.
Sexually harass her. You can't sexually harass her.
You don't work with
Wow.
You know what?
You don't have to work with the woman to sexually harass them.
I didn't sexually harass her.
Wow.
He didn't sexually harass me. He was he sounded like one of them nurses. So when was the last time you had some dick? Where did you graduate from? One of them schools that you seen a commercial from? You been sitting on the couch, you ain't got no job. In 9 months you could be a registered nurse.
You look like an RN though, I'm not gonna lie.
You really do.
You really do.
You really do. And then you come in for your little test and stuff, and they be like, so when the last time you got some dick? Excuse me? You supposed to ask me when the last time I was intimate with somebody. When the last time I had sexual contact. Right, when the last time you got some dick. Damn, you got out.
But it feels like a lot of people from reading your book saw something in you from such an early age. Like people saw your talent, your spirit. It's like everybody knew that something great was going to happen for you.
Yeah, I don't know if I put it in the book, but I know I remember this lady told me, Tiffany, you got a lot going on. Either you going to be a big star or you going to jail. Either one. So I'm glad I chose the star part. But yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people, I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now without all those people, the good and the bad. Like without those experiences, I wouldn't have anything to talk about. Mm-hmm. So I'm grateful for all of those people.
Yeah, I be hearing you thank your bullies now.
Yeah, I thank my bullies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thank all of them. Thank you, James. Thank you, Keosha. Thank you, all of y'all.
You remember their names?
Yeah, you never forget your bully's name. Do you forget? You forgot your bully's names?
He was the bully.
No, I used to get bullied.
Bully.
I started bullying because I was getting bullies.
Right.
Like, you can't beat them, join them.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but you remember their names,
Absolutely.
don't you? Yeah, you never forget your abusers' names.
What about What is his name? How do you say his name? Audi?
Oh, Adi.
Adi.
Man.
Okay. Let's talk about Adi for a second. Has he reached out? Or?
Nah, he ain't reached out.
sent a DM.
Nah,
Who's
he ain't sent a
Adi? You
DM.
telling people who Adi is?
You tell them, Tiffany, because Adi's a guy that she did a lot
Okay, so
for.
Adi inspired me. Okay, I went to this school in the Valley, and it was like 3% black, and 3% black, and Adi was one of the boys there that I really liked, and he was in the drama class, and I was like, ooh. When one of my friends said he's in drama, I was like, well, then I guess I got to get in drama. That's how I'm gonna get to make out with Adi, because he wasn't giving me no play off the top, and so I thought, in my mind, oh yeah, if I get in drama with Adi, right, then they gonna have to put us together because we both black, and then I'm gonna have to be his wife or his girlfriend in a play or something, and we gonna have to kiss. But my school want to be like thinking outside the box and stuff, and like doing interracial relationships and stuff. So then I never got to be in a relationship in a play with him or nothing. And then I used to send him candy grams. You remember candy grams?
We used to get
that
those at
used to
school.
be the business. And I used to put Snickers in his candy grams, like put a little something extra in there. And I tried to write him notes and stuff, but I couldn't spell for nothing.
Yeah, you said you couldn't even read.
No, I could barely
Back then,
read, barely write words and stuff. Like I would just
I
copy.
love you, like LUV.
Be like,
That's how they say it now anyway.
yeah. And you know what? I was ahead of my time.
There you go.
I was ahead of my time. When I really think about it, like the way that I was writing is how we write now.
That's right.
Boom. Look at me.
So where's he at now?
I don't know where
You
he
never
at.
Googled him just to see? You know how
Yeah, I
sometimes
think
you
he reached
Google,
back
let me
out.
see what...
I know that he ended up playing for the Redskins for a little bit. And I hear through the grapevine from other people that I went to school with that he's married with kids and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So.
Peace, Adi.
I'm sure a lot of old penises of the past are trying to pop up on you now, though.
Oh yeah, they all trying to be resurrected. It's
Yeah.
cute. That's real cute, but the resurrection's not happening right now.
Moving on
It's over.
up.
It's over. I don't got time for that. I don't have time. I don't even
Go on dates. You go on dates.
No, I don't have time.
Yeah,
She's
make some
booked and
time for
busy.
yourself.
But still, you could find,
Girl,
listen,
I be-
people say they find time for things that's important to them. So maybe in between.
That's not that.
appearances,
Here's the thing.
cup of coffee.
It's not that important right now. Look, Groupon has a sex toy section.
There you go.
And that shows up right when you need, like, oh, boom, oh, what? This the one that costs $200. It's only $39.99. Let me get that.
The womanizer.
The what?
It's a sex toy. The womanizer.
Tiff, like, I know.
You know the womanizer?
I don't know what you talking about. I wouldn't buy nothing that say womanizer. I got rabbits and dolphins and stuff.
It's amazing that you're still able to like even be open to having a relationship because you've had some bad ones.
Yeah, no.
Even in the book, you talk about your first marriage.
Yeah.
He was a piece of work.
Well, everybody has a story to tell. And everybody is who they are when they are who they are. But I don't even know what that means. I just felt like that was nice to say.
sounded
It felt good. It sounded like boss. It sounded like boss. It was a good
Everybody is who
freestyle.
they
But
is.
I mean, I'm definitely open to having a relationship and stuff. It's just, like, I just want somebody who's like better than me, that I can learn from. You know what I'm saying? Credit score better than mine, work ethic better than mine. Just, be like a dope example to me. And then, he don't have no kids. Am I giving out my wish list? Yes.
Yes, you are.
And he fine to me. He beautiful to me. Maybe everybody else think he ugly, but to me, he is beautiful. And he can read my mind. And he know when I feel like being bothered and when I don't feel like being bothered. And like, he dressed nice, but not too nice where you be like, is he gay? I don't know. But he dressed just nice enough. And he funny, right? And then he be giving me back massages, but don't be trying to do it to me all the time. Just do it when I feel like doing it. Oh,
You ain't gonna find that
okay.
one.
Here's the
Sounds
thing.
impossible.
Now you can get a robot built. You're getting your money. They got these robot
Yes!
humans.
I'm getting ready to do it to an android. He gonna wait every morning when I wake up. He gonna be, "You're so beautiful, Tiffany. Are you ready to succeed today?" Yes, I am.
Do you feel like a celebrity yet?
No, I still feel the same, just more sleepy. But I feel exactly the same. I feel exactly the same.
I see that though, because even I saw you at a Diddy party the other day, and you was just in there wilding, having a good time.
I was having a
that
good
was on your
time.
birthday though.
Yeah.
So you was probably turned up a little bit more, and it's a picture where they all looking at you like, "Wow, what's she up to?" It was Mary J. Blige.
I know Mary
Diddy.
Ann like, what the hell? What's she doing?
It's like being at a bar mitzvah or something.
I was partying like I was at a black mitzvah.
Now, Charlamagne told us a story behind the scenes how you put Erykah Badu's, was it head wrap or hat on?
Oh, that she had on a triangle thing.
That wasn't behind the scenes. I don't think, was it?
Yeah, we was at the Dave Chappelle event,
Boom.
and Erykah Badu performed, and she had this big triangle hat thing on, right? Which is actually, it was a Sri Yantra, it's a portion of a Sri Yantra, right? And I know about shapes and symbols and stuff.
What's
right?
a Sri Yantra for the people who don't know?
I don't know what that
A
is.
Sri
You
Yantra.
don't know what that is.
A Sri Yantra is like the blueprint of all living things. It's like all cells look like it. When you play music to a certain frequency or whatever, and you put, like, if you put sand on top of a speaker and you put the music onto a certain frequency, it'll start to take that same shape. It's like kind of like a Mandela flower or whatever, but it's all cells are that way.
Boy.
She learned that from YouTube.
You know, I did learn it from YouTube, boy. You watch enough YouTube videos, you can have a college education.
Sri
You can be a
Yantra.
philosopher.
Sri Yantra.
You don't follow
Sri
Tiffany on
Yantra.
Twitter?
Yeah.
If she like a video, I'll watch it because I know it's some educational shit.
But that's true. Except somebody hacked into my YouTube account and started
I saw
liking a
that.
bunch of Wendy
Wendy
Williams. I was like,
Williams
who did this shit? To change my passwords. But anyway, so Erykah had like this Sri Yantra hat on. And so when we went backstage and everything, I was a little tipsy because I was drinking some Japanese whiskey with Dave, and I don't normally drink whiskey. And Dave Chappelle's like, hold this and drink some. And I was like, all right. And then I was like, And then when we got backstage, I'm like, Erykah, I love you so much. And you so woke. Look at you. You woke. You all the way awoke. You got a Sri Yantra on your head. Can I wear it? She was like, yeah. She said, yeah. And I put it on and stuff, and I took a couple of pictures. And then, Neil Brennan was there. He was like, Tiffany, telephone. I guess he thought I was getting on her nerves. But do you know Erykah be hitting me up, like, we hit each other about every week,
Yeah, she's real
FaceTiming and talking and chopping it up. That's my girl. I love her.
She talked about you when she was up here because y'all supposed to do an SNL skit together.
Yes, I was trying to make that pop. It was, you know what? I was trying to turn SNL into a black show.
Into a living color.
I was trying to get Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Regina Hall, Tyler Perry, and Erykah Badu on there, and Michael B. Jordan, and then maybe I could hit that.
And what, they wouldn't let you do it?
Nah, I told them like weeks in advance, like, you got to call them and book them now, because these are not just like regular people. These ain't like celebrities that ain't doing nothing. Everybody got something to do. So like, hit them up, book them now. And they all told me, yeah. All the, everybody that I wanted on the show said yeah, but SNL didn't hit them up to like the week that I got, to the day I got there.
That's
you know,
See how they
and
do
it's
black
like,
people?
That's disorganized.
well, that's how they operate. So, which I think is felonious, but whatever.
Was it a good experience for you?
I lost 7 pounds. I like to call it the SNL diet. It's a stress diet. I was very stressed out because, I came with ideas, but that show that it's a machine. It's been going for over 40 years. So they got is it 40 years? Yeah, 40 years. And they got their own system, their own way of doing things. So, you can't go in there thinking like, oh, all my ideas finna get on. No, they not.
Right.
They not. And even if they're super funny, they're not gonna all get on. But you can get, I got like my unicorn thing in there, and then I had to throw a little bit of a temper tantrum because they was trying to make us come out of a cave, and I wasn't feeling that. I'm like, you better put some flowers and make it beautiful. Niggas don't live in caves. And they was like, whoa. like, I was like, I never seen a horse come out of a cave. You ever seen a horse come out of a cave? No. Have you ever watched a unicorn movie and seen a unicorn come out of a cave? No. Well, then get these unicorns into a grotto or something. So they hooked it up, but
Did they treat you like they were doing you a favor, kind of?
I mean, no, yes and no. Some people yes, some people no. It just, the writers and stuff were really great. They were really awesome, and the writers and the performers were phenomenal. All of them are phenomenal, and then everybody else is what they is.
Did anybody remember when you auditioned? Because you was one of the, when they was trying to
They didn't remember. I had to bring it up.
You had to bring it up. You said, remember when y'all fronted on me?
No, I didn't say that. I said, I really love this institution. I've come and tried to get employed here several times, and y'all never hired me, and I want to say thank you for that. I told Lauren Michaels, thank you for not hiring me.
Wow. Would you do it again?
Would I do SNL again? Yeah. It just would have to be, I would want a compromise. That's all.
Word.
Now, the Last Black Unicorn, why is it named The Last Black Unicorn?
Oh, it tells you in the first
Should have read the book, nigga.
I just got the book 5 minutes ago.
Well, it's been out since December the 5th.
Well, Envy was on a 5-week vacation in
And
Bora Bora.
it's on audio. It's
because
on
I can't read.
audio.
I got my degree from Hampton University.
Okay.
I can read.
Is that an online university?
Did you just try to make a joke about reading?
I said I could read. That's what I said. So why is it the black unicorn?
Okay,
The
so
last black
I call it the last black unicorn because when I was younger, kids used to make fun of me because I had like what I thought was a mole growing out my forehead. It was actually a wart. And they used to call me a dirty unicorn. And I used to have like, I had a mole on my chin. I got this one under my eye, the one on my nose, and I had this wart growing on my head. So they'd be like, you a dirty unicorn. You got flies on you with your dirty butt. Like all this stuff. And they like, you smell like onions and all this stuff. And
But you said you did smell like onions.
I did smell like onions. I mean, it wasn't
Right.
lying,
That's that
sometimes.
good must though, man. The must
No,
don't smell
it
like onion
wasn't
for real.
I wasn't musty. My mama used to make eggs and onions in the morning, and I smelled like onions. And I had a lot of hair. Hair will pick up a scent that's
You
in the
said she
house.
didn't used to comb it all the way
No,
through.
she wouldn't comb it all the way through. I had the comb head popping off and all that. So and I had a lot of hair. And so at the end of the day, I just started thinking about you start like joining the, like kind of like you were saying, you joined your bullies. Well, I started like clowning back and I started accepting what they said. Like, yeah, I am a unicorn. Yeah, I'm the last black unicorn.
Damn right.
Yeah, I'm special. I'm powerful. You can't stop me. If you're nice to me, I'll let you touch me. And if you're mean to me, I will stab you with my horn. I'm the
Damn.
last black unicorn.
Holy cow. So what happened to the wart?
My grandma burned it off. It was CVS. She went to the drugstore and got that wart removal. But she took me to the doctor, and he's like, oh, it's a wart. She got a wart. And he's like, you been playing with dirty kids? And I was like, probably. And I think about Kiyoshi used to pop me in the forehead, and she did have them knots on her fingers, so she probably gave me warts from thumping me in the head or something.
Your grandma told you had herpes, though.
Yeah, she thought I
you
had
had
herpes. She
herpes?
told me I had herpes.
I just sleeping with them little boys, being fast.
Gracious.
She thought I had herpes.
What was on your forehead?
Yeah, you got the hurt. But yeah, she did think I had herpes. Took me to the doctor and they said it was a wart, and then she burned it off and it never grew back. So
You taking supreme care of your grandma right now. I saw you on Instagram saying you spend. That's where all your money goes.
all my money goes to her. She deserves it, man. She put in the work, so she deserves it. Broke as hell.
But she must
But
be really excited because I'm sure even that warms her heart so much too to see you.
Yeah, I mean, when she sees me on TV, she's like, "Hey, that's hey!" Like my auntie filmed her, sent it to me. She's like, "She watching you on TV, right?" She's, "Hey, that's Tiffany." Like, she thinks she. I don't know what she thinks she is. You know how people, as they get older, they start to revert and everything. So, at first, when she's not walking right now, but when she was walking and stuff, she would put on my clothes and all that and talk about we going out, let's go out and dance. And, but now she's not, but she's still dancing and stuff in the chair and everything. Like when I come in, I go, "Hey, grandma." She like, "Hey," and we just be dancing, no music, and I'm just hoping to get her to a point where she can walk again.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know it. I can feel it. I feel like by February she gonna be walking. And then we gonna dance, and I'm gonna put it on Instagram. Me and my granny gonna tear it up. We gonna have a dance routine. Everybody gonna be jealous. We gonna go viral.
Now everything you do goes viral. Now I saw the picture you did with Barbara Streisand.
Yeah,
You put her on the Cardi B.
Yeah, I
And put
did.
Cardi B's wrong Twitter name.
Well, I didn't know. That's the first thing that popped up.
What was
I
that
just want-
conversation like?
Oh man, that conversation was amazing. Barbara Streisand, let's just first off, she's a legend.
Absolutely.
And her nails always on fleek. And she's just so gorgeous. It's so nice. And we just start talking about, where we come from and stuff. And she's telling me about Brooklyn and all that, and like she's like, "I come from the ghetto of Brooklyn," and I was like, "What? I'm from South Central." And we start comparing our hoods, and I was like, "This is different times, different generations, different demographic," but we understood each other, and really enjoyed that, and I was like, "What's it like for you to be a role model and stuff?" And she's like, "Well, she wasn't really concerned about that so much. She just wanted to do a good job." And we talked about her directing and like producing and acting and stuff. She was like the first woman to do all that in her own movie and all that. We talked about that. And then I was like, it's important to inspire and be a role model. I think like and show people that you can pull yourself up out of nothing. And I think that's what Cardi B did. She pulled herself up, and now look at her. She on top and getting proposed to in front of 30,000 people and all that, and the whole world on the internet and everything. She was like, who is Cardi B? Who is that? Who is that? And I started explaining it to her. She was like, I never heard of her. I was like, you ain't never heard the song? Little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to.
Hey.
These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody. She was like, catchy. Never heard of it. And so I started playing her a video and stuff, and she was like, oh, it's very nice. And who knows, maybe on her next concert she might do like a Cardi B cover.
Have y'all spoke since, you and Babs?
No, but I know I got invited to another movie and dinner night, so we'll see if she's there.
Now, over the weekend you were at Caroline's. Is there anything that you stay away from when you do your stand-up? Some comedians stay away from politics.
I mean, I don't really focus too much on politics. I'll talk about it a little bit, but it's not really, I'm not very educated in that department. So unless somebody asks me a question and they want my opinion, and then I'll give it, but I'm not that educated in that department, so I don't talk about things I don't know.
You also give credit to Kevin Hart early on for recognizing your talent and helping you out as well.
Yeah, he helped me out.
And now to be working with him, that's got to be dope.
It's super dope, and I'm still trying to pay him back his $300, but he won't take it. He won't take his $300 back. He's like, don't worry about it. It's a good investment. But yeah, he's like one of the comics that really helped me out. And there's a whole lot of other people that helped me out. Like, it's a lot of little guardian angels out there. He's just the most popular one, but yeah, he's helped me a lot. And working with him in the movie was fun and educational.
Night school. Have you been getting a lot of that, though? Like, people like, you shouting out Kevin all the time. What about me? I was here for you.
No, nobody's done that. They probably doing it behind my back, but they don't say it to me.
Word.
And my phone number changed, so.
A lot of people. Okay. How long ago you changed your number?
About 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
No. A few months ago.
A lot of comics that actually, you went to like a comedy boot camp.
Yeah.
So for a lot of people, because people think that it's like easy to get up and tell jokes, but it actually is a lot of work of
it's a skill.
Developing yourself, and so that actually probably really like made you get it together early on.
Yeah, because I met a lot of great comics. Charles Fleischer, he's like a scientist, and he did the voice of Roger Rabbit, and like he's my friend. I talk to him often. Richard Pryor, he was one of the mentors who really gave me some great advice about having fun on stage, and that's a philosophy that I've taken with me in everything that I do in life. Then you got Chris Spencer, the Wayans brothers, like a lot of people that I met through there. Quincy Jones came through, and I was like, what he doing here? He don't have nothing to do with stand-up, but he taught us how like doing stand-up comedy is just like doing music. There's a rhythm and a cadence to your punchlines and all that, and the tone of your voice and the inflection of this, and how you could just say a word a little bit different and people will laugh because you're striking a chord in their soul. And I felt like that he just taught me how to do magic.
Did you have a lot of groupies early on when you were doing shows? You know how comedians had groupies? Like,
girl, no.
Because I know male comedians, they have, girls trying to holler at them. Guys wasn't like, you funny, I want to,
No. When I would go to the swap meet, dudes would try to holler. Like, not after no comedy show. I mean, other comics would like hit on me and stuff like that, but no, I didn't have no like male groupies. Most men come to the comedy club with another woman.
That's
so
true.
they might be looking at you like they want to say something, but they don't really say anything. But nowadays, they
be trying to holler.
They be trying to holler. They be trying to slide in the DMs and stuff. And I try to stay out the DMs.
What's a good line that might work?
For me?
Mm-hmm. Like something that might, if somebody wanted to approach single Tiffany
how do you approach
Haddish,
Tiff?
how would somebody approach you?
My credit score over 800.
Yes. Hello, Tiffany. My name is Curtis, and my credit score is 820. I don't have any children.
You don't want a man with a child.
Someone's
You
gonna
said that
try
twice.
it.
You don't want no man with no children.
No, because I've done it already, and I want to if I'm gonna have kids, I want to be the first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want it to be special for me and him. Mm-hmm. I want him to hold the baby up like, you are my most special. Like, right. And I want to experience if I get to experience it, I want to experience it with somebody who's going on this new journey with me. Not like, girl, okay, 3 of my baby mamas went through this. They ain't nothing. Just pass gas. You gonna feel better. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. Like, I don't want to hear about none of your baby mamas. I don't want to meet none of them. Because also, when you date guys that have kids, you I tend to fall in love with the child more than the man, and then I'll be stuck in a relationship I don't want to be in because I love the kid so much. And I don't want to leave a kid behind, but sometimes you got to leave them behind too.
Yeah, because once you break up, can you stay in touch with the child?
Not too often,
You're not
no.
supposed to.
You're not supposed to. You got to wait till they get grown and reach out to you.
Now, has Oprah reached out yet? Because I saw you on Ellen saying you want
Auntie,
to plant a garden with her.
Yeah, I do. I want to garden with her. I'd love to go over to her house and plant some vegetables and grow something with her.
She ain't reach out. She ain't sent a message or nothing.
No, she's supposed to be in South Africa right now. She ain't sent no. If she sent the message, I didn't get it. If she slid in the DMs, I don't know. But
Ellen said she was supposed to be there, but she had to go to South Africa.
Yeah. But Ellen also said nothing. Let me shut up.
She said what?
What Ellen said.
What she said? What she said?
Still waiting on my rental car.
Oh, you ain't get that? They didn't really give you that? I saw you sign the papers now.
I signed the papers, but
Explain what happened. What rental car?
You didn't even watch Ellen?
Tiffany's dream.
I was out the country.
Tell him you had a dream.
Yeah. So she was saying, with your newfound success, like, what have you done for yourself? What have you treated yourself to?
Right.
And I was like, I just been paying my mortgage on time. That's it. And so then she was like, well, if you could get anything, what would you get? And I said, I would give myself a Tesla, or I would buy myself some real diamonds. And so she was like, well, we got you something. Your birthday was yesterday, so we got you a Tesla. And I was like, oh, my God. I was crying and everything. I was so happy. And she was like, but it's a rental. And it's only a 7-day rental. I was like, that's okay. That's okay. I was so happy. And then they was like, you could drive off it. And I was like, ready to drive off. And then they're like, okay, give us the keys. It's not good. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was just for show.
Whoa. But they said I could, whenever I want to rent it, whenever I have the time or whatever, just call the production and they'll get the car for me.
Why didn't they let you take it then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to see my driver's license and get a credit card and all that. And it's funny because Tyler Perry called me and said, girl, don't take the Tesla back. Just keep driving. I was like, you going to get me arrested out here.
Did Ellen try to hit on you?
Mm-mm. She didn't try to hit on me. Nope. She didn't hit on me.
No, it is
If she did, I didn't notice.
And Tyler was kind of instrumental in your career for a second, right?
Yeah. He put me on If Loving You Was Wrong, which I thought was super awesome. I was only on for one season because it's a drama, and I guess they felt like I was too funny or whatever. But him releasing me allowed me to do the Carmichael show, and then that just led into all the fantasticness.
I'm sure a lot of people are now going back and looking at your past catalog. Like, let me go back and see stuff Tiffany Haddish has done before all of this girls trip fame and everything, just to check back on and see how funny you were in previous things.
Yeah, and then they'd be like, okay, she has something. I definitely, it's a growing process. It took a long time to grow and to mold into what I am now, and I'm growing even more every day. So that's what I'm excited about.
Because there were things I saw you in and I didn't know who you were yet. And now I'm like, oh, that was Tiffany Haddish in that. Oh, she was mad funny. And what was it, Keanu? Or
yeah, Keanu with the cat.
That movie was so funny to me for some reason. It was hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. The cat lives with me now, too. I got 2 dogs and a cat.
Really?
So,
Do you really?
Yeah, 2 dogs and a cat.
You got time to take care of them.
Well, I got people at the house. My brother there.
She getting money, nigga.
Yeah, I told you I'm providing. I told you I'm providing.
It's almost a blessing Carmichael show got canceled, though, because you wouldn't have had time to do it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blessing that nobody's show got canceled, though.
You
Everything
never
happened
know.
for a
Hey,
reason.
everything happened for a reason, and every negative is like 3 positives if you
Right.
pay attention. Like if you're looking for the positive, if you're looking for the negative, then you just gonna have negative.
And how the hell is NBC going to be able to pay for you and Little Rel at this point?
Right.
With Gerard. You see Little
Right.
Rel popping out here, too.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have had time to do no Carmichael
Lil
show.
Rel just sold his TV show, about to have that popping. Got
Yep.
like 3 movies. He just did a movie with Sandra Bullock. Like he got it popping. Like
Yep.
everybody, Loretta Devine out here doing a play.
Yep.
David Allen Greer just got another pilot he doing or whatever, starring in that. And Gerard just sold like 3 TV shows. They couldn't
Yep.
afford none of us
Eesh.
all together. They would have to pay.
Now, it's also a weird time in Hollywood with all these allegations from people coming forward. I'm sure it also makes you look back and reflect on things that happened to you on the come up where you're like, man, that was wrong.
There was ever a time when them guys tried to try you?
Oh yeah, a lot of guys try to try me. Shoot.
Did Louis C.K. ever jack off in front of you?
No, I would have watched though.
Come on.
No, but I
Did
would
you
have
ever
watched.
consider like I should say something about this back then, or do you feel like for a lot of people they just thought, well, this is part of what it is?
Oh, well, how bad was it? Did you get touched? Did they just say something?
Yeah, dudes would touch on you and all that, but you just, I would just kill they soul. I just start talking real bad about them, and where they don't like me, and then I can't get hired for nothing. I mean, I wouldn't talk about them behind their back. I do it right in their face. Be like, what, you trying to grab my ass? But you don't like. I don't like you, and you're not even handsome, and your breath stink all the time, and this and that. Your breath smell like beer and asshole. Like, why would you think why do you think I want to mess with you? Like, you ain't even my type. Your belly bigger than your belly stick out further, like your titties stick out further than your belly do. I used to talk mess, man.
Is that one of the reasons? Like maybe it didn't take long. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. But is that one of the reasons it didn't happen faster? Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I was also like and I still am. I'm a big flirt, but I don't do, I'll talk mess, but I don't do nothing. But I don't know, maybe the flirting might have slowed it down. No, that didn't slow it down. I think it was just, everything happens when it's supposed
Wasn't that
to.
time yet?
Yeah, I wasn't ready yet. She ready now.
All
Now,
right.
you made Taylor Swift cook you some chicken.
Yeah, I made Taylor Swift make some chicken.
How was the chicken? Was it
How
seasoned
It was
enough?
How was
bomb.
the
Yes, it
flavoring?
was delicious.
What kind of
Seasoned to
chicken?
perfection.
Really?
I asked her to make some barbecue baked chicken.
That's hard to believe, Tiff.
It was seasoned to
Taylor look like
perfection.
unseasoned chicken. I can't see her knowing how to cook no damn
She's
chicken.
beautiful, and she from the South. That brisket she made, bomb. It was
You
delicious.
seen her make it?
Huh? Did I see her make it? No, I didn't watch her
Oh,
make it.
okay. Now
no.
we see what a jig is.
But I saw
She got
dirty
some
dishes.
Popeyes.
I saw dirty
Somebody
dishes in
made
this
it.
thing. She made it. I think. I don't think she would lie about something like that. And that
lie all
potato
the time.
and that potato salad was bomb. And then I had brought the collard greens. And then she made cornbread. I didn't even ask her to make cornbread. She made cornbread on top of that. It was all good.
I love the fact you made her cook for you, though.
Yeah, well, I told her if you want me to come over, we're going to have
That's
to
right.
have, like, you cook and I cook. And she was like, that sounds so much fun. Oh, my God, yeah. And it's just because she just moved into her new house. She was talking about cooking and stuff. So, yeah, let's do it.
Now, we know you grew up Jehovah's Witness. So how do you handle the holidays? Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you?
I don't really celebrate it, but I guess my way of doing it, like every Christmas and Thanksgiving, I go up to the Laugh Factory and I serve food to the homeless. So I guess that's, if I'm going to celebrate, that's
dope.
how I celebrate. I spend time with people because I know what it's like to be homeless. I remember living that life, and I remember like feeling like, dang, I ain't got nobody to eat with. My family ain't messing with me right now. We all split up and spread out. So let me go up here, and I just keep going. And then afterwards, I'll go like see my fam or whatever. But this past Thanksgiving, a lot of people came to my house, which had me feeling some type of way because but my grandma was there, so they all came over, and I'm not used to that.
Oh, they never did that in previous years? But you're popping now, so they want to come over.
You got food now. That's why.
What, you think you didn't think she had food before?
Damn.
She said she was homeless.
Yeah, but
talking
Not before last year.
Well, she got
It
a
was
lot of food now.
Why you like to try Tiffany so much?
y'all
man?
like
You
to
gonna
try
learn the hard way.
Tiffany?
What is he
You
doing
gonna
this
learn the
for?
hard way.
he's trying to be funny, you guys. We
love
gonna let him
Tiffany.
try. We
Can
gonna
we
let
send
him go
him to
ahead
this
and
comedy
dig
boot
that hole.
camp or something?
You know what? Forget y'all.
You need to go to comedy camp. We gonna send you to comedy camp.
I love Tiffany. You know what?
We're gonna teach you to do put up pump.
What lessons do you give young girls when it comes to like abuse? Because you went through a lot of domestic abuse,
Yeah.
sexual abuse from foster parents, but you kept a lot of that to yourself. So what advice do you give to women that may be going through that now?
If you're going through that now, I would say, figure out a way to get out of it, and know that it is not your fault, and that you do have power. A lot of times you be in those situations and you feel like you don't have any power, like there's nothing that you can do to get out, but you can get out. And don't let that person guilt you into staying or guilt you into being there, and tell people, talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Like, I think that's a problem too, and don't feel no shame. Like, people try to make you feel shame about stuff and make you feel like you crazy or you got a problem. It's them that's got the problem, a lot of times.
What about the next stand-up for you?
My next special?
Yeah, your next special.
Yeah, that's going to be happening real soon. I think it's happening February, March. I'm going to shoot it, and then it'll be out by the summer.
Okay.
And she right there.
Do you feel like your life has come full circle? Because you always talk about the impact Roger Rabbit had in your life.
Yeah.
And now you and Charles Fleischer,
We cool.
y'all cool. Like, do you feel like it's come full circle?
Yeah, a lot of things have come full circle. My life has a whole bunch of circles all around. And I got some more circles I need to complete. I need to get these awards.
Ain't you
These
nominated?
accolades.
You think you gonna get the Oscar nom?
I don't know about that. I'm not really betting on that. I'm talking more like a hoodie award. I want a hoodie award. I want to go to Vegas and go to the hoodie awards.
I'm surprised Disney ain't reached out to you about Roger Rabbit or nothing. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. That would be dope. Oh, Roger Rabbit too. And we trying to put in. They trying to put in solar panels or something. We trying to. They trying to tank the water and we gonna get it clean. Me and the Toontown gonna heal
Because
the
it's not
water.
like the tunes age.
I know that tunes don't age.
Put it out there.
That would be so good.
What advice does Charles give you now?
We be talking about science and stuff and mathematics and like he inspired me to get a microscope. So I be looking at all kind of stuff in a microscope and he taught me how
What are you looking in the microscope?
all kind of things.
Food, clothes. What?
Does
Duke-
it turn you off? So when you look at things in the microscope, you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to eat on this table. And
Well, yes and no. Like, when I look at, like, I remember when I first got the microscope, I didn't sleep for like 2 weeks because I was just so amazed at everything. I was just like, dang, God is so awesome. He has such a great, like, sense of humor and excellent design. Like, I would like wipe the refrigerator and then put it in a petri dish and then let that grow and then look and be like, oh my gosh, like these things are ugly and some of them are beautiful. And then when dudes would come over and drink off a cup, I'd be like, I'm about to find out if he got something. And then I leave the cup on the counter and then I swab the cup and then to the petri dish and look and see. And then, maybe I've looked at sperm. I've looked at everything.
I've looked at sperm.
Yes,
You're
at
like a
sperm.
forensic
Where you get the
agent.
sperm from?
From a man.
Where did the sperm come from,
I
Charlamagne?
know that. But I'm saying, like,
Where did you get sperm
like,
from?
what did you do? Did you keep a condom? Like, what did you do?
I mean,
Did you use a condom?
yeah, well, use the condom, and then there's sperm in the condom, and then you just get a Q-tip, get a little bit, and
So you took his
rub it on
condom
the
and got a
thing.
Q-tip?
And what'd
Yeah.
you discover?
Nothing. He got a good count.
You counted the sperm.
Tiffany's crazy.
Stop
I
saying
am-
she's crazy. Here you go again.
No,
Say
but
what
this you know what? I have learned that some people, say crazy when they mean you funny or you unique.
So what you meant?
Or
She's
they-
funny.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Clarify.
She learned that when you said you stupid,
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah,
thing.
That's a good thing.
For years, I used to want to fight everybody and feel so and be like, I'm not stupid. Like, be holding on, like, like, I'd be so mad. And then not till I started working at the airlines, and the girls like, you so stupid. And I was like, look, you got one more time to call me stupid, I'm gonna beat your ass right here in the airport. And she was like, you do realize I'm saying you're funny, right? I was like, oh.
What about when you don't feel like being funny? Okay, every time I see you, you're super positive. Your energy is always good. But what about them days when you're tired or you might be upset about something, you don't feel like being funny, and people just expect you to be funny?
Then I just be quiet and just smile at them or whatever, and they still laugh. Like, or I just tell them I'm not in a good mood today. I feel really bad, and they be like, "Oh, what's the matter?" And then I tell them what's the matter. Then I might get a hug, and then I start feeling better. They say 15 hugs a day keep the psychiatrists away.
Really?
It's important to be embraced on a regular basis. If you notice, like children are always like, especially really little ones, always want to be held,
Right.
always want to hug on you, and that feeling really never goes away. But we try to like mask it, like I'm a grown up now, like I don't want nobody touching me. But we need to be touched. We need to be held.
I
So-
love hugs. That's why I hug tight. I squeeze.
Yeah, you almost broke my rib though. like, oh, he's trying to hug the inside of my soul right now.
That's it. That's
You know
it.
what's this is mad random, but I was thinking the other day we had our holiday party, and it'd be people I see here like every day. We don't hug each other when we come in here, but then for some reason when we're out later on that night at a
It's the
party,
holidays.
everybody
I
gives
hug
you
you,
a
but-
hug. I'm
but
like,
I
I
hug you
just
by
saw y'all.
accident.
I see y'all every day. We don't hug.
I hug you
Right.
by
Now I gotta
accident.
hug you because we at an event.
No, you
Like-
know what it is? You hug everybody, and then you see her, and you feel like, all right, I'll hug you, because
So I got like a pity hug.
Yeah,
You got a
hug.
pity holiday hug. I don't know. That's why I love comedy though too. Like comedians, even if we don't like each other, when we see each other, we always hug. Like everybody give a hug or some type of greeting of respect. No matter what. That's why, I love going to the comedy club. I'm guaranteed my 15 hugs. People gonna give me a hug. Even when I wasn't nothing, they would still give like, hey, I saw that set, man. Come here, give me a hug. Like, even when I like bombed.
How
Like,
your other comedians treating you? Are they is hate? Is it love?
You know, they smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. I mean, they're nice to me in my face, but you know, it's funny because like this past Thanksgiving, all the comedians was like, "Oh, Tiffany, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you," and giving me hugs and everything. And I had brought my cousin with me, and they didn't know that was my cousin. So she's sitting in the back where the comedians at, and she's like, "Girl, they was talking so much mess about you. They was talking so bad, like how she get on this level, like all these years she not even that funny, or she not this, she not that." And then she said, and then you come off the stage and walk over and start serving. And they like, how she get on turkey? Like, cause when you get to a certain level in your career, then the owner of the Laugh Factory, he put you on turkey. Like before I was on rolls, then I moved up to cranberry sauce. Now I'm on the turkey. That's you killing the game when you on turkey.
You know how petty you got to be to worry about who on turkey?
That part. And comedians are petty. That's why we need hugs. Like, we damage people. So she was so mad. She said, I wanted to fight 3 of them dudes. They was, oh my God, I can't believe how they was talking about you. They so jealous of you. And I said, no, it's okay. That's normal. That's the environment.
I don't like when dudes do it, though. That's lame as hell. When women do it, okay, I can get it, you know. But
Nobody should do it.
Nobody should do it. But when a dude hating on a woman, that's just whack. Like,
yeah, because you have a penis. But you know, men, they upset. They jealous of women anyways because their coochies fell out.
What?
Yeah.
What?
See, everybody starts out as female. All humans start out as female. And then a chromosome kicks in and your coochie fall out. That's why men have nipples. Okay? And so you guys are like, this is a fact.
Okay. What YouTube video is
And I seen it in the encyclopedia.
All right.
Britannica.
And we all have little penises in us. Yours just, you know, your little penis just
yeah. I mean, if you ever look at
a clitoris,
look at a penis. That is nothing but a vagina that fell out.
What?
So the bigger your penis, the bigger your vagina was.
Yeah. The testicles is the ovaries. The sac is the uterus. The shaft is the vaginal canal. And the tip is the clitoris. Your coochie fell out, son. That's why some men act like bitches.
My goodness.
Before we go, I need a Roscoe update. Has my Negro Roscoe reached out?
No.
If y'all don't know who Roscoe is, read the book or get her stand up on iTunes.
I'm still looking for Roscoe. Roscoe, if you out there, come back to me.
Would you really date Roscoe at this point?
Yes.
Handicapping all.
Yes.
Co-worker? Really?
Yes.
Like how
He was that good a man?
Yes.
How handicapped was he? Like how handicapped was he?
He had like a little hand. He had one of them little hands that bent. What? You can't look at me now.
Okay. So he had a little bent hand.
He had a little bent hand, and he had, I don't know if he had a stroke in his face or if that was how he was born, but his mouth kind of went to the side like that. And then I'm like, Tiffany, my beautiful girl in the whole airport.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
They wouldn't. It was on the. It's on the Showtime audio, but it wasn't on the TV show.
Yeah, they did. They felt like people would be offended if they let it air. If people saw it visually, because I was like, you know, I was acting it. I was impersonating them.
I thought it would normalize handicap, mentally.
Yeah, because he wasn't retarded or mentally ill at all.
What's the proper term? I'm trying to use the proper term here.
I'm just saying he was physically handicapped. That's it.
Oh,
he thought
got you,
normal, all that.
So why his face was like that?
I don't know. I never got to the point of asking. I never had the courage to be like, why your hand little and why your face twisted?
Whoa. So you was having sex with him but couldn't ask him those hard questions?
Yeah.
Really?
Because it's not that important.
Yeah.
That's like somebody asked, if you handicapped, like first off, that hand was little, so he probably was born with the little hand. Mm-hmm. So that's like me saying, why are you black?
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. That don't mean he don't deserve to be loved. That don't mean he don't deserve to be treated like a human being. And that don't mean to handle him like a delicate flower. Right. I mean, because he was throwing bags. He was strong with that right hand. He had a regular right hand throwing them bags. That's a man.
He used to lift you up around the bedroom too, right?
Man. Woo! Holding my waist with that strong hand, smacking my ass with that little dead hand.
So you would suggest the women to try
I would
suggest, guys?
I would suggest it. They not gonna run away from you. I tell you that much. They ain't probably gonna really love you and appreciate you.
Yeah.
I mean, they God's creatures too. Why not? They human. They human.
And if you feel like God don't make no mistakes, then boom.
Yeah. You know, one lady going, yeah, well, I was doing it at a show, and she was like, you going to hell. I said, for sleeping with somebody that's handicapped or sleeping with somebody with a disability? She said, yeah, you going to hell. What? I said, so you handicap racist is what you telling me. You racist against people that have disabilities. Our soldiers come back to America, they fight for us and come back missing a leg, and you telling me you wouldn't give him none or spend any time with him because he's disabled, because you think you going to hell for sleeping with somebody handicapped? And she was like, well, no, I'm not. Yeah, shut up. Shut up, bitch. He deserved love just like anybody else. He got a heart beating in his chest, red blood pumping through his veins. He deserved to be loved. I don't care what you got. I don't care if you got Down syndrome, you retarded, you missing a leg, you got one eye. I mean, I mess with Fetty Wap. Like, it don't matter.
Well, he got kids, so he's not
somebody
on your list.
giving him somebody.
He's not on your list.
He's not on my list. Oh, I thought he didn't have no kids. Never mind then. No, thank you. But I'm just saying.
Well, that's why you blessed, Tiff.
Thank you.
And we love you, and we appreciate you, and you've been inspiring me all year long, and I
thank
love
you.
your energy.
You've been inspiring me too,
I love
bro.
your energy so much.
Thank you. I love your energy
and listen,
too.
You know, me and my wife love you. We got you a gift, okay? So that's for you. It was your birthday. Her birthday.
Open it up on there.
Her birthday was last week.
It.
Her book came out this week. Christmas is around the corner, so we got you something.
Oh!
What is it? Let me see.
It's a whole frame Roger Rabbit necklace. Is them diamonds?
Is that what Mr. Flawless made?
Yes, Mr. Flawless made it. Look at the
Nice.
back, though. You gotta look at the back.
Oh, it said, I'm about to cry. It says, make people laugh, and
Did he spell it right? Because it was Charlamagne.
they will do anything for you.
Oh,
That's your quote.
Yes, it's true.
That's what you said inspired you.
put it on for her. Help her out,
Happy
man.
birthday. Yeah, can you help her,
I
Charlamagne?
don't want to get behind the braids.
I can't
Let me see.
Oh.
I'll give it.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Remember what we talked about last night?
Yeah.
And I told
Yeah, because Ellie.
boom. Yep. See.
Yeah.
And then you start talking about the Roger Rabbit DVD.
Yeah.
Right after.
Yeah.
Boom.
Thank you so much.
Aw.
Thank you
Nah,
so
Tiff,
much.
my girl. I love Tiff. I love her energy.
Thank you.
She got great energy, and she just instantly makes you feel better
made a
whenever
wish.
you're around her,
Thank
whenever you talk to her.
Mwah.
It's one of my favorite people on the whole planet.
I got a Roger Rabbit necklace.
He said, those real diamonds? There you have it. Tiffany Haddish. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.